Hello everyone, my name is Lesley Oman from hungryheffycrafts.com, and a few weeks ago I made this book. It's sort of like a mini book, but it can also be used as a gift. And as you open up the cover, you can see that there's pages inside which have little pockets to hold sachets full of flavoured tea. I had a few requests for a tutorial, so I'm making a two-part video to show you how to make this. So let's get started. I'm using some pre-printed, pre-cut 8x8 inch pattern paper, and this pack of pattern paper is by Trimcraft. I really like these packs. Great value for money, some fantastic designs, and the paper is great quality, but it's better to use paper because we will be doing a lot of folding, and if you use cardstock it'll get too bulky. So to start off with, we need to make a crease. I've lined up my page against the line on my cutting mat, and 1 inch from the bottom edge I'm using a bone folder to make a crease and folding up that small flap. Next, we're going to take the top part of the paper and fold down to meet that crease, once again using the bone folder to make nice crisp edges. Take the whole piece of paper, fold over and fold it in half, like so. And that really is the basis of each of your inside pages. This open end will be where it's attached to the spine, and you can see that there's a little pocket. Let's take a look at what it looks like in the book. So here's a page I've made two for the purpose of this tutorial, and this edge here on the left will be attached to a spine. So let's talk about how to make the spine for your book. Once again, I'm using the 8x8 pattern paper, and take one of the pages and measure the height of the page. So I've lined it up here, made a mark with my pencil, and simply made a crease along the page, like so. So you can see that that is the height of my inside pages. Now let's remove this excess strip on the right hand side, because we don't need that. So I'm just going to use a craft knife to remove that, but you can of course use a paper trimmer if you wish to do so. Now the actual spine itself we need to fold into a concertina, so we're going to crease at 1 inch increments. I'm using a We Are Memory Keepers mat, and it actually has grid lines on it at 1 inch. So I find this very useful, just using my ruler to crease along the 1 inch marks. So now what you want to do is fold a concertina fold just back and forth, creating valleys and mountains, like so, and do that the whole way along the piece of paper. Like this. And I'm using the bone folder to crease those down, and you can crease in each individual one if you like. So here's your spine and your page, and your page will attach like this, and I'll show you how to do that in a few moments. I would recommend not to attach to the first 3 panels. Keep those ones free, but your first page would go on the 4th and 5th panel, like so. The next page on the next 2, and you can see I've only done 2 pages here, but I've already run out of spine. So what we need to do is create another one of these concertina spines and join them together. Now I've already made one, but you just make it in exactly the same way. I've added some sticky tape here as well to show you how to attach the pages. But to stick the spines together, you want to make sure that they match up, and one panel overlaps, like you can see here. Got the zigzag, but one of the panels overlap. So let's stick it together. I'm using double-sided sticky tape here, and I'm going to put a strip on this side like this, and on the other spine and the other side I'm going to open it up and stick the left panel of, or the panel of the left hand spine inside the first panel of the right hand spine. Fold it over and then stick that down as well. So instead of just sticking one on top of the other, I'm sticking one inside the other, and that will create a more sturdy spine for the book. Now I can see there's a slight overlap on paper here, so let's get rid of that. Just using my craft knife, I'm going to trim it off and make sure that it's nice and straight. Now you can use glue or tape to adhere that together, but for the purpose of this video I'm not going to do that. If you stick it together, that will make, once again, your spine a lot more sturdy. Now let's put some pages onto the into the spine. Once again, leave 3 blank, and we're going to stick this page in like this. Now we want to put a little piece of tape here to create that pocket so the sachet of tea can go in there. So take your sticky tape and just open up your pages temporarily. Put a little piece of tape on either edge of that small flap, that small 1-inch flap, and then stick it up like so. And there you've got a little pocket created like this. What you can also do is you can put some tape along the bottom edge of the inside of each of your pages, and what this does is create another pocket where you can put a tag, or you can hide some journaling or a little message. So just put a piece of sticky tape and then fold it over. But before I stick that down completely, I want to show you how to attach this page to the spine. Now I always want to attach the second page first of all, so I'm removing the second piece of sticky tape, lining up the bottom of this page with the spine, folding the spine over inside the page, and then removing the top layer like this. Now let me show you that again. So once again, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little piece of sticky tape inside the small flap here so that we can create a pocket like this. And then we're going to remove the second piece of sticky tape on the right hand side of the spine, line up the bottom edge of the page with the bottom edge of the spine, fold that over into the page. Now let's put a little piece of sticky tape along the bottom here to create a pocket, and remove that backing tape like this, and then simply fold over and the page is secured. So now you have it. There's how you make your pages, how you make the spine, how you put the pages onto the spine. You've got your pockets for your tea. And watch this space, because I will be making part 2 of this video, which will show you how to create the cover and how to assemble the rest of the book. But be sure to visit www.hungryheffycrafts.com for more tips and inspiration, and to see, of course, the final piece. Thanks for watching.